Drip it up. What's up, people? Welcome back. Crash Flow, New York City. It's getting cold. It's November right now, and yeah, this is the time when you get your last bangers in because everybody knows winter's gonna creep up fast after this. And yeah, you better get out and get your last bangers because once that snow starts coming, you could skate but far in between, you know? So I just wanted to get on here real quick and do a quick vlog because I was kind of out on the Crash Flow for a week. I was in Atlanta. Satori Wheels just flew me out there to maybe get an ad and some content, and it went really well. But I hadn't really been on a trip in a while considering Corona and all that, so it was kind of interesting. And it brought up a couple things that I was like, oh, these are good topics to just talk about with Crash Flow. Because, you know, it was a full week trip, and this was an interesting one because we met up with a guy named Philly, who's from New Orleans, and he skates for Satori. He's a ripper, he's sick, got a dope style, and we skated around with these guys for a couple of days, so it was kind of like whatever he wanted to skate, or if it was something I was feeling, it was mellow. But then they left early, and then it was like 5 days of me and just these guys hopping in the van and trying to go skate. So I was thinking, you know, how important that is, because some days I didn't want to go skate, or some days if I skate really hard, I might want to take a day off. But when you're on a trip with a company, if your kids, if you're people that are trying to get sponsored or get down with certain people, it's really important. It's not just about shutting up and skating and getting in the van, but it's really important to just put that best foot forward every day, for lack of better terms, and just go skate no matter what. Even if you're really not feeling it, or if you feel like you're hurt from yesterday, it's important to just show up with the team. So if you're on a trip with a couple of guys, even if it's a light trip, it's important, you know? You might not think it is, but it means a lot to the people around you and then the company that you're with. If you just get out, even if you might be hurt, if you just get out, cruise around with the team each and every day. And more importantly, really to try to skate your best kind of too, even if you're not feeling it. So I just think it's a key thing. You know, obviously your attitude means a lot if you're trying to get sponsored and stuff on top of things. But as far as like tours and trips, people need to know, or kids need to know, you know, it is important just to get up and go skate every day, even if you're really not feeling it. Because I've seen kids just go on trips like, oh, I don't want to go, or just complain. And not complain, just try to make the best of it, because it was an interesting trip I was on. After those guys left, it was kind of on me, which was fun because I got to be like, oh, I want to skate this and that, but a little bit more pressure of just being able to, you know, just having to kind of skate every day, all day. So I skated every day, all day. It was great. It was a really good trip. I did not really skate till one day, but I burnt myself out, which is interesting because I was going out at night. Atlanta's open. It was really fun. I got to connect with the people there, and I was skating every day for about a week straight. But I was skating hard, and it was just me for a couple days, so ended up getting a good amount of stuff done. So for me, I was like really psyched. And even the last day when I was like so beat, we just shot lifestyle stuff. So it's just like I had to remind myself, and I just want to say that to people that are trying to get sponsored or get in a van. It's very important to just try to go out every day if you can, even if you're really not feeling it. You might be able to get just some lifestyle stuff or anything. You never know what's going to happen. So I just think that's kind of a really important thing. And try to never say no if a company wants to fly you somewhere or go on a trip. That's another important thing. You know, if somebody's trying to invest in you and they want you to go on a skate trip, just say yes. Like half the time, anything they ask you to do, just say yes, unless it's some crazy outlandish stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to say yes to everything. You can gauge, but for the most part, if people are investing in you in the beginning when you're trying to get sponsored or put on, it's best to just go with it and you see what happens, see what the possibilities may bring. Because on every trip, even if it feels like a bad trip or you don't like some of the guys on the trip, if you sometimes just stay quiet, skate, have a good attitude, the possibilities are endless. So I just wanted to put that out there, and also just make this quick vlog because I kind of missed a week with Crash Flow. And also, you know, I'm going to be maybe traveling a little bit this winter, getting out of New York. So I also wanted to say, if you guys are watching this, you know, we've been doing a lot of tutorials, a lot of interviews and things. If there's something that you guys want to see, I want to know what that is, like a tutorial, a skate tutorial, because I got some great suggestions. And some of them was great. I love the one where somebody was like, can you do something about pushing skating yourself when you're alone and all those kind of things. So if you guys have any suggestions for NYC skating before it gets too cold, let me know. I'll see if I can put together a tutorial or a rip tip or whatever you guys are looking for. But yeah, man, put your best foot forward. If you get on a trip, shut up and skate. Get in the van, go skate every day if you can. That's my advice. All right, guys, bless up.